everyone, I hope you're doing well or as well as you can be doing in these times. I apologize if this post is a little bit late. I worked on the side piece that is for next week, thinking was for this week, so I had to go back a little bit. Anyway, I worked on Diderot's Religieuse. So published posthumously in 1792, Diderot's first full-fledged novel, La Religieuse, tells the erotically charged misfortunes of Suzanne, a young woman forced to take religious vows as atonement for her mother's adulterous liaison that led to her illegitimate birth. From its inception, Suzanne's tale is one of deception, sin, and punishment. Diderot, perhaps perversely, equates Suzanne's illegitimacy, both as an illegitimate birth and an illegitimate with a capital I, with her sexuality and gender, using her femaleness, femininity, and lesbianism as an apparatus to sharpen his critique against the religious institution of the convent and Christianity at large. Diderot conflates the trio of being a woman, lesbian, and feminine, or submissive, as the most offensive trifecta of perversion. However, as an Enlightenment thinker and materialist, Diderot uses perversion twofold, both to critique the institution of religion and its repressive ideology on sexuality and individualism, and to reveal the gendered construction of power dynamics within the religious institution, one that favors a patriarchal dichotomy of dominant and submissive. Using an erotic and at times explicitly sexual prose, Diderot blurs the lines between power structures in sex and religion. In La Religieuse, gender and the struggle for power are closely entwined with the question of Suzanne's illegitimacy, and speaks to the inequality between the sexes and to the gender-generated conflict of who will dominate whom. In the first volume of The History of Sexuality, Michel Foucault famously states that power is exercised rather than possessed, and insists that power is not always repressive, but productive. Institutional power is not inherently present, but rather produced and reproduced through daily disciplines and routines that enact power onto the body. In Suzanne's case, this is clear in the violence and humiliation inflicted upon her by the Mother Superior Sister Saint Christine, who inflicts pain and shame upon Suzanne as a reminder of her sovereign power. While Diderot's tale precedes what Foucault considers modern power, it certainly lies on the cusp of this transition, for Foucault claims power has traditionally repressed behaviors it finds unproductive, threatening, and otherwise undesirable. Modern power, however, produces the very categories, desires, and actions it strives to regulate and criminalizes perversion precisely to increase its opportunities for intervention. Here is the brilliance of Diderot's tale, for it navigates perversion ambiguously and places it under the shine of the Enlightenment. Suzanne's subsequent lesbianism shifts from a form of sovereign corporeal punishment placed upon her by the religious institution, embodied by the Mother Superior, onto a realm of nearly utopian female solidarity once she transfers to Saint Eutrope convent. However, Diderot is not a writer of fairy tales, and Suzanne's subsequent escape from Saint Eutrope, succeeding the Mother Superior's death with the assistance of a priest as she waits for Marquis de Croisement, ends Suzanne's tale. Once again at the hands of gender tyranny, for her rescuers are the same as her prosecutors, while Suzanne's end pathetically reduces her to near nothingness as punishment for her heroic struggle. Her defiance and independence is clear in the very prose of the novel, for it unapologetically recounts her journey as a final expression of her independence. Thank you.